Alright, so I will probably be talking about this figure a few times in the coming days in shorts, because I feel like there's a lot to unpack, particularly with this Saitama. I've seen a lot of reviews going around for him saying how peak he is and everything like that. I do think it is a good figure, but it is held back by a few things, whether or not those are purely just my things or it's a QC thing across the board. There are a few weird things for it. So on my copy, his left leg is actually weirdly loose, and if you pose him around, it'll just come off from the joint entirely. And that really, really sucks, especially for a fully dynamic figure like this. One of the other things on his heel, there's actually pretty good pivot and movement all throughout the figure, and general just movement, but right here where there's a joint cut for the hinge of the foot, it's just completely blocked by the boot and really severely limits certain types of articulation. You really need to play with it to make it actually work pretty well. Then one of the aesthetic problems, which is also part of an articulation problem, is the mix of plastic and soft goods. So his cape is just always hovering just above his body, and you can move it just slightly, but it doesn't really align at all. And it's got this really dumb three-piece thing. It should have just gone all plastic or all soft goods. It just really doesn't work for me. I know some people are fine with it. I personally think that when you mix it like that, in particular the way they've mixed it on this figure, it just does not work. Then I've also got some strange looseness in the head. It makes some of the aligning in poses really hard, and when I took apart the head, the joint is just really tight in certain areas and loose in others, so it makes it really hard to line everything up just right. But other than that, everything else is fantastic. The range of motion is absolutely incredible, and the accessories you get with him is really good. I'd say the main deterrent of this figure is the actual aesthetic, just because if you don't like joints on your figures, you won't like Amazing Yamaguchis anyway, but all of the joint cuts on Saitama are super obvious, and it's really difficult with a character with a jumpsuit like this. Personally, I don't really care too much about it. I'm used to the Amazing Yamaguchi style, but if you want a slightly more simple or more anime accurate figure, it's kind of hard to recommend it in terms of looks. But for posability and accessories and everything like that, absolute amazing figure.